Stage and Screen with Andy Snowden. Let us know what you want to hear on WhatsApp with the number 01978 540 410. We love local. Calon FM.
That's a cracking little track down in it. There you go. Beautiful to Me, back in 2023 for the singer Belle, and she's got a brand new single out. It is called NV. We will be hearing it for the first time on Calon FM very shortly. But first to the lady herself. Belle is a 17-year-old singer-songwriter from the Midlands with a passion, like most 17-year-olds, for music, fashion, dance, and what's this? Porridge? Having grown up in a family stuffed full of hit singles, with her father being the music producer and her mother being the 1990s iconic Lolly. Do you remember her? Well, Belle is following in her mother's footsteps, and she has started her own solo career. I caught up with Belle earlier this week. Here she is on 105 Calon FM. Is Belle. Well, funny enough, I was listening to your back catalogue yesterday, and it seems...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just seems so difficult to pinpoint your genre, really. It's across the board, the pop music and the rock music, they kind of mould into one, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have a preference?
Not really. I mean, I grew up on, like, Avril Lavigne and, like, the rock/pop noughties kind of genre.
Yeah.
So I feel like... Yeah, I think that's my favourite.
Well, funny you should say that, because when I was listening to it, Avril Lavigne sort of came into my head, and then I read some notes on you, and I saw that your inspiration was Avril Lavigne, so it's you've certainly got that going on. There's no doubt in that. And of course, last weekend the Grammys were they're dominated by the female artists. This must be music to your ears. This.
Yeah, I was looking at that this morning, actually.
It's incredible, isn't it? What do you put it down to, do you think? Because it seems to be, it's the time for the ladies to get all the awards in at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. And I also saw that Taylor Swift's releasing a new album as well. And I just find all females so inspiring. And I love watching documentaries on it. I think they definitely... inspire me in the way I write as well.
Yeah, I bet. And I was talking to someone the other day, and we were saying that when we're in school, you either want to be a sports person of some description, or a singer in a band, or indeed like you are on going solo. But you're literally living the dream. Is the dream what you thought it would be?
I mean, I'm not there yet, but I mean, I know the industry is very tough, and my parents are realists, and they're musicians, so they know what it's like. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I'd rather do, so I'm going to give it all I got.
Absolutely. And you mentioned your mother, of course. She was, for people of a certain age, they'll remember Lolly back in the 1990s. So do people just assume that you can sing because of your mum?
Well, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I've been singing since I was little, but I guess so. I do get quite a lot of my mum's fans messaging me asking about my music.
Yeah, and of course, I was on the news at the moment. Teenage mental health is a big concern, and this is something that you're quite passionate about, right?
Absolutely. I mean, all my music coincides with mental health and empowerment. And yeah, I did a school tour. And basically, I did a mental health speech about, cyberbullying as well. And it was great to see the reaction from the kids, because obviously near the same age as them, so there was a connection there. And yeah, I get messages online quite a lot asking for advice and saying how my music's impacted them, and it is really great to see.
Yeah. And I hear that lockdown is being blamed for a lot of it. Is that a fair observation from your end?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I started my music journey in lockdown because of previous problems with mental health and stuff. But I think lockdown has impacted us. I mean, in a selfish way, I think that was the best time for me. But yeah, I think lockdown has a lot to blame for it.
Well, a lot of artists did use that time to write some music, and because basically we couldn't do anything else really. So I suppose if that's what you can do, then it's a good time to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been writing poetry and singing my whole life, but I didn't think to put the two together until then.
Yeah.
And I guess it all came naturally, and just started posting it online, and it got picked up from there. So it was really great.
Fantastic. Well, you've got a brand new single out. It's called NV. We'll give it its first spin on Calon FM in a moment, but it was released last week. Tell us about it. What's it about?
Yeah, so basically NV is all about finding the positives in negative situations. I did actually write it about a recent time in my life. I guess it made me have the urge to write the song. But I feel like it's just so important that no matter the amount of hateful comments you get from someone, you turn their hatred into something positive and productive, and not to dwell on it. And I guess I wrote it as a message to other people that have been in similar situations or are currently going through that.
It's fantastic, and it's a terrific song as well. Do you do all the writing? You write the lyrics and the music?
Yeah. So I write all my music, mostly on the piano, actually. And it all comes from a poem first. I guess that's kind of my writing schedule. I don't know, routine. But yeah, then my dad produces, and he's done stuff with Gary Barlow, He's 17, and S Club and stuff. So it's really great to get his knowledge on things.
Fantastic. Well, what a team you've got. I mean, it's incredible. So I've got to ask, because I'm 54. It says NV. Is that sort of does that stand for something, or is it basically just envy?
Yeah, it's basically just envy, and I just thought it was a cool way of spelling it.
Yeah, but I thought it was some kind of acronym, like LOL or something, Us old people.
No, I get that.
So it's how can people get hold of it? It's obviously available now.
Yeah, it's available on all streaming platforms. I've got a link tree, and my social media is at Belle Rose, so you can see all the behind the scenes of it all and what I'm getting up to with it.
Brilliant. Well, can you do us the honours of introducing it for us?
Yeah, of course. So I'm Belle, and this is my brand new single, Envy. Hope you like it.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Belle, it's been a treat to speak to you, my friend. Thanks ever so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Only thanks for having me on.
Not at all. And good luck with everything you do in the future.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That's the brand new one from Belle. It is called NV and is available to download and stream now at all the regular places. And you can get more information on Belle on her social pages. That's Linktree, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. Check out the YouTube page. Her back catalogue is pretty impressive, I gotta tell you. That's Belle on the Stage and Screen show. Fantastic.
Stage and Screen with Andy Snowden. Let us know what you want to hear on WhatsApp with the number 01978 540 410. We love local. Calon FM.